Jones of Boyd Chevy Honda, South Hill.
Hi, I'm Tony Moore with Boyd Honda Chevrolet of South Hill, Virginia.
Get your game plan to get the lowest price around.
We've got the largest line of fuel-efficient vehicles in the area. I'm Tony Moore with Boyd Honda Chevrolet of South Hill, Virginia, and I am passing the savings on.
I'm Tabitha of Boyd Honda Chevy in South Hill, and I'm passing the savings on to you.
Boyd Chevrolet Honda of South Hill is proud to bring you Dragon Sports, a weekly recap of the defending Southside District champion Parkview Dragons, exclusively on SouthHillEnterprise.com.
The Parkview Dragons celebrated senior night with a 21-0 win over the Greensville Eagles. And from the beginning, the coaches spelled out exactly what the game plan was.
Somebody down. Knock somebody down. Let's go. Come on.
And the Dragons knocked the Eagles down continuously all night, opening with great defense and finishing with great defense. Jason Baskerville was a force on the ground and in the air and had 137 yards total for the night. Parkview would get their first score midway in the first quarter, where Baskerville would take it 3 yards for the TD. The Jacob Newton extra point was good, and Parkview was up 7-0. Parkview would force Greensville into a punt, and on their next possession it would be more great running by Jason Baskerville to get the ball into scoring position. On the Dragons' next scoring play, Gio Fagans and Brett Claiborne would hook up for a 15-yard pass TD, and the Newton extra point was good, and Parkview would be leading 14-0. In second quarter play, Newton would attempt a 40-yard field goal that came up just short. But Parkview's defense in this game was relentless, and the Eagles could find nowhere to go. Before the second quarter would come to an end, Jason Baskerville was back grinding the yards out again. Got it down into deep field position, and before you knew it, Baskerville was going in for a 13-yard run TD. Newton extra point was good, and Parkview took a 21-0 lead into half. Rain would settle in during the second half, but that did not keep Parkview from continuing to play great defense and also continuing to move the ball up and down the field. This would continue until the Dragons would go ahead and take a knee for the night and know that they had the 21 senior night victory in hand. The Dragons cheerleaders celebrated by letting everybody know you're in the Dragons house. Dragon head coach Doug Allison.
You know, on a wet, sloppy night like this, y'all controlled the ball, and what I love to see is in the fourth quarter, we had a third quarter, we were tied up, tied down in our own field position. Y'all, the punter did his job. Y'all changed field position. That's a great effort. That's a good team right there. You guys, we have some exciting stuff coming up. We got practice on Monday, and that's always a good thing this time of year. Hey, listen. All I know now is we got another banner we can win, and from what I've been told, before tonight we couldn't finish any worse than 6, but with a win, they don't think we can finish any worse than 3 or 4. What that means is y'all probably be playing it hard.
Dennis Smith with Coach Allison after the game.
Talk a little bit about the effort tonight. Defense was fantastic.
Yeah. We made sure that we were doing a better job of gap, and we went back and looked at the film, and we saw some things that we could improve. But we think especially our defensive line, the interior defensive line, did a great job keeping, not over pursuing. It's a different offense, so some of that plays into the fact that it's not that kind of spread offense. But at the same time, though, you like to see that growth and that improvement.
Talk a little bit. I know coming off a loss, it looked like the kids came out and scored early, which helped set the tone.
We said, remember, you guys had a 13-point lead last week, and then, in 2010 down in Emporia, I think we had about a 17-point lead or so, and so, it's really, we tell the kids that talent gets you there. Okay, but character keeps you there. And so, the second half was about character and, some learning lessons. And another thing is it was senior night. It was great to see so many guys get in the game, and that's one thing that's been wonderful all season.
Okay, Coach, taking a look now, the regular season's complete, 8-2, which you may have considered taking before the season started. I mean, a great year.
Right.
You're in the playoffs, and hopefully should have a home game.
I think so. I think we may have enough points to finish at 4. I know there's opportunity for 3. But yeah, it looks like we've probably locked up a home game. Now, you know, as far as the district championship plays out, you know, that, Brunswick controls their destiny as far as I know. I think they're the only team now that's unbeaten in the district. I told the kids, you know, all of our goals are still in front of us. And, you know, one of the best things about our schedule is that we're off. You know, this is our bye week. So the other teams are going to play and we'll get a chance to see them. But I think a big thing is the kids have played 10 grueling weeks in a row. And so they're finally going to be able to get some rest. And you know, you think about it, we got an onside kick when we were down by 8 against Brunswick, and then they kind of finished the game. But then you go back to War Hill, you know, we're driving for a score and have a turnover. So really, you know, 8-2 is great. But I mean, you know, these kids have been in every game, and that's a testament to them and to the assistant coaches. I mean, I've got a great staff.
And I expect you'll be on the road recruiting next Friday night somewhere.
Yeah, we'll be doing something. We'll be doing something. Some kind of I don't know if we'll know who we're going to play or not. So you know, we'll see. If we know if that picture is played out, then yeah, we'll probably go on Friday and we'll have a regular practice week. We're going to have, you know, a same work week. Thursday's going to be our walkthrough, and then Friday, you know, we'll have something for the kids. But you know, I think it's really important that we keep the rhythm going, and you know, maybe that'll help us when we, you know, get healthy, but then also take advantage of the bye week as far as actually get some scouting done, like you said. So.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you guys.
This is Mike Mosley. On behalf of Dennis Smith and the entire South Hill Enterprise News team, we hope you have enjoyed Week 10 of Dragon Sports, and we look forward to seeing you at playoff time.
Boyd Chevrolet Honda of South Hill is proud to bring you Dragon Sports, a weekly recap of the defending Southside District champion Parkview Dragons, exclusively on SouthHillEnterprise.com.